Right. Okay. We've just done my critical thinking homework, so why not just get it all out the way and do my psychology as well, which I'm very, very sorry, by the way, for not getting in on time in the format that you chose, but I couldn't find you. So let's not get into that. Okay. Basic. Windows Live Messenger needs to go away now. But basically, we need to cover, just off the top of my head, Ash, conformity. No, we don't. We need to cover the 4 C's. Of doing experiments, which is kind of hard because I was only there for half a lesson. So, and it was a double lesson too, so I'm not 100% sure on what the 4 C's are. But I'm pretty sure one was conduct, which is how you carry out your experiment, and I think it's about being safe and stuff like that. Another one is, I will go in depth on them, of course. This is just a brief summary while I'm trying to remember them. To take away the fact that I actually don't know what I'm doing. I had it in my head then. Consent, which is basically if the experimenter or the psychologist has your permission for you to actually be in the I guess it would only count in a laboratory experiment or something like that, which is where they do it in a controlled environment, whereas when they do it in a I can't remember the word for it, but where it's like an open environment, so they don't have any control over it. So like a laboratory test, they've like controlled almost all of the variables except for the. Oh yeah, apparently you have to do the dependent and independent variables, which I've already done in science, so I kind of know it off by heart. But I suppose I better do it anyway. The independent variable is. Now I've just said I remember it, and now I've forgotten it. I usually get them mixed up. Isn't the dependent variable the one that you change? Yeah, you have control this is just going into science. Control variables are what you keep the same, so you keep under control. Whereas you change the independent variable in psychology and in science. And then you have your dependent variable, which is what you are measuring as a result of changing the independent variable. See, I can be serious when I want to. Yeah, this is going on YouTube. Anyway, what else is there? What was I going to... Oh, yeah. So, and if you have special needs or if you're under the age of 18, you need your parents' permission or consent. Yeah. To probably bad grammar, but I don't know what context to use it in, to for you to partake in that experiment, which is where they clash because you might be, say, 16, 17 and wanting to partake in an experiment, whereas your parents don't feel that it's necessary for you to. What else? Conduct, consent. I don't remember. Was it like convenience? 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 What was I trying to spell in the first bit? Convenience. So it can be as unsafe as you like, but as long as it's convenient to do and it doesn't cost that. No. Oh, I'm really struggling here because, like I said, I wasn't there, which makes it hard. Well, I've remembered two. Oh yeah, in conduct, you can't put your participants, because they're not called subjects anymore, because that makes them sound like it's against their will. It doesn't make them sound very. It's a not very glorified version of participants, but now they call them participants, so I'm going to have to call them participants. Participants, the experimenters aren't allowed to put the participants' health at any risk, even if it's like only there's like a 1 in a million chance, they're not allowed to do it. And they're not allowed to cause distress or pain or physical injury, which is kind of like damaging their health, so it kind of putting their risk at health to get physically harmed, so it kind of... I should stop rambling, and I know this is only the 2Cs at the moment, but I will build on it. I will build on it when it's not 10 o'clock at night and I'm really, really tired. But yeah, this is going to be really bad, and I'm sorry, but I actually do not remember the others. All I can remember is conformity and obedience, but that's not what we're going on about. I don't think conformity was one, was it? Oh, I might as well just say it anyway. Actually, okay, this is more going to be a revision than just the 4Cs, but basically conformity is where you would do what you see as confirmation. Conformity. Conform. You would conform to fit in with other people. So it's like the human way of... Well, why am I trying to sound scientific when I don't actually know what words to put in order? Basically, it's just saying you want to fit in. You don't want to be ridiculed. You don't want to be... Oh no, that kind of goes... so you don't want to be taken the mick out of. So you mix in with other people by doing what they're doing. And then obedience... Obey. I can't be bothered to write obedience. Obey is where... Or obedience is that you will do what an authoritative figure tells you to do, or someone you see as having authority. You will do what they say, so you do not get punished. So yeah, that's basically conformity, obedience, conduct, consent, and me sucking because I don't actually know that much. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and you're gonna love it because I sound clever. No, I don't really, but oh well. Again, sorry for giving it in late, and sorry that you've had to sit through all this, and I should be confident about what I'm doing. I shouldn't go back on what I've done. I am confident that people will like it. I am confident that my teacher will shout at me because I've got everything wrong, and I actually don't know anything. But anyway, next video we'll cover low self-esteem, which I know nothing about, of course. So yeah, I'll see you in the next psychology or critical thinking video, depending on what homework I get first. May even be science. So goodbye.